Hi, me, Russ Palmer, and I'm with Maggie Nelson, team manager of the Vision Support Centre in Barrow. How are you doing?
Not too bad in this present climate. Just trying to crack on as best we can, basically.
Yes. Now, Maggie, you're here to talk about the Vision Support Centre. Would you like to explain to the listeners what that's all about?
Well, the Vision Support Centre is based in Cavendish Street. It's Barrow Blind Society. So we visit visually impaired people all over the area, as far as Coniston, Grange, up the coast to Wabberthwaite. So normally we would be visiting people in their own houses, helping them with lighting. We do all the benefit forms, refer to low vision clinic to get magnification, all sorts of things. So at the moment, I'm working from home. Some of the staff have been furloughed, so it's just a case of doing what we can, really, to support our visually impaired clients.
But you're here today with a special appeal, aren't you, for the listeners?
We are, because what we've set up is a telephone befriending scheme, so that we can contact any of our clients who would like to be contacted by telephone, just to have a natter, pick up any problems that there might be so that it can be passed on. And we do have some really, really good volunteers who are doing this, but we could really do with some more volunteers. So what we're after is anybody to phone us and let us know if they would be willing to volunteer, just to do some phone calls. It doesn't matter how many, if they don't want to do that many, it doesn't matter. And however long they want to do it for, it doesn't matter either. It's just, we could just do with a few more, that's all.
So they ring you up, do you? And we'll take the telephone number at the end of this interview.
Yeah, they just telephone our main number and they get through to Elaine Rollinson, our office manager. Right. And then she will pass the names on to me, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, and as you said, if people want to do 2 hours a week or 20 hours a week, it's entirely up to them.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But
Go on.
No, it's all right.
I have this nasty habit of butting in on people.
So do I.
Now, I have noticed that Barrow and District Society for the Blind have been going since 1923. Yeah, yes. Even I wasn't born then. So how long have you been involved with the society?
I've worked for the society for 20 years now.
Right. So what does your day-to-day work entail?
We receive referrals from all over the place, doctors' surgeries, district nurses, social services, all over. We have what's called an ECLO, Eye Clinic Liaison Officer at the hospital, based at the hospital, and they're actually in the clinic, so they're picking up referrals there. So we get quite a few referrals from people actually in the eye clinic. So we get the referrals, we act on the referral, we phone the person up, make arrangements to visit, and then we'll see what we need to do, basically. It's main things are getting sufficient lighting, sufficient magnification, explaining about contrast, how contrast is important. But we also do all the benefit forms, which is quite a major part of our job. I think we're quite unique in that we actually do those benefit forms. We even continue on to tribunal if needs be. Right. So my job basically is sort of organising my team and making sure everybody's contacted and going on from there, really.
Yeah. Now, I would imagine during these troubled times, been since about March, really, hasn't it? Your workload will have been quite demanding because, things that the people that can see clearly find easy, people with limited vision will find quite difficult. I'm thinking social distancing, for instance, and things like that. How have the people in the area coped?
I think they seem to have coped quite well. I mean, a lot of our clients are quite elderly, a high proportion of them, so a lot have been shielding. So they haven't really been going out that much. And so we've been trying to make sure that the parcels are organised and they've been getting what they need, and we've been organising transport if they need it up to Kendal, because it's very important that people continue with the treatment. And hospital transport finished, so we had to sort of find other ways of organising transport. So, but the social distancing part, we did write letters to all the supermarkets as well, just to make sure that if they recognise that somebody, if they had a visual impairment, that they obviously couldn't, they would find it difficult to socially isolate, distance themselves. So, we've just sort of worked towards getting information out there, basically.
Yeah, I must say you do an absolutely fantastic job at the Barrow and District Society for the Blind. Thank you so much for coming on to Can Do and chatting to us. Would you just like to remind the listeners the reason we're here is to ask for volunteers? Would you like to give the details and the numbers they can contact, please?
Yep. We just need volunteers who could maybe spare a few hours a week to phone some of our clients, our visually impaired clients, just to have a natter, because some of them obviously haven't been getting out, and it's just nice for them to have a bit of contact, especially if they don't have family. So if they can contact us on 01229 440 556, that would be great.
We'd just like to repeat the number, please.
01229 440 556.
Thank you so much, Maggie. And as I say, congratulations on the super work that you're doing. And let's hope the listeners take you on board and you're inundated with volunteers.
Let's hope.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.